Hey everyone, welcome to Investing Mindset. My name is Torn Zanfrelli, and on this channel, we talk all about investing in 5 minutes or less. In today's video, we are going to be talking about house hacking. House hacking is actually the number one thing I wish I learned when I was younger and I was a first-time home buyer. So what is house hacking? House hacking is when you purchase a multi-family apartment, like a duplex or a triplex, or a house with multiple rooms, and you rent them out in order to partially or completely offset your mortgage payments each month. So what are the benefits to house hacking? So obviously one benefit, as we stated before, you either are completely or partially offsetting your mortgage payments. And if you're really lucky and you find a really good deal, you can sometimes even profit off the house hacking. Another benefit, let's just say you have renters that are completely offsetting your mortgage. And instead of spending that money that you would originally pay on your mortgage, you went and saved it into an account. And over time, you're able to use that money now as a down payment, let's just say, for a primary residence. Now you put that as a primary residence, you move out and you rent out the room that you're in, and then hopefully that money now also pays off the mortgage of your primary home. So now you have a primary home that has completely paid off your mortgage every single month. Another benefit is the fact that you're a landlord and you are right next door. This is a huge benefit. For example, if any equipment breaks down or anything is broken, you can go over and fix it in a very quick time. Or the fact that because they know that you are right next door, you're more likely to get tenants that are going to behave. So what are some of the negatives to house hacking? The number one reason, and obviously the reason why most people don't start house hacking, is the fact that you're going to have to become a landlord. And obviously that is a huge learning curve and can cause some headaches. Number two is the fact that most multifamily properties are going to be more expensive than a single family home. And if you don't have a family, you can actually offset this by finding a primary home that has multiple bedrooms and just renting out the bedrooms rather than a full apartment. So with duplexes and triplexes being more expensive than a single family home, this is actually the reason I suggest house hacking to many first-time home buyers. The reason being is that banks are much more willing to give you a much lower percentage of a down payment. Some will even go as low as 3.5%. As a pro tip, make sure you call as many lenders as possible in order to get the best rates and the lowest down payment and pin them against each other. But more on that in a different video. And the last one is obviously if you have bad tenants, this can cause a great deal of headache. So if you are doing house hacking, make sure you get really good tenants, especially if you're doing one where you're renting out the rooms because you have to live with them. So let's say now you decide you want to start house hacking. Where do you begin? The number one thing is honestly just start looking at properties so you can get a better understanding of the price range and what kind of things you have to deal with, what is the market like in your neighborhoods that you want to start buying in, so on and so forth. Next thing is I would start finding a real estate agent that would have the best interest at heart for you, someone that you get along with, and someone that is going to actively look for properties for you as well. And finally is call as many lenders as possible and see if they're even willing to humor the idea. And in the end, it's really no different than if you're going to buy a house for yourself. You just have a different goal and priority when purchasing that home. And as always, cheers to your house hacking journey.